So, I welcome you all in grade 8. You all are familiar with me, but there are a few things that I want this time to be very firm. See, grade 8 is the base, is the foundation of CAIE. Because in grade 9, when you'll be going in grade 9, there will be a variety of subjects. But over here in grade 8, you have to polish your skills, you have to keep yourself more focused and expand your horizon in achieving your goals, isn't it? Maintain your self in the form of academics. Set up your priorities that I have to submit my work on time. We none of us know till when are we going to continue with the live online classes, isn't it? None of us know about it. But what we all can do is we all can work on it together. For let's take an example. In grade 7, when you all were in grade 7, you were given 1.5 months to get familiar with LMS, isn't it? There were many hurdles, many obstacles, such as connectivity issue, either from your side, either from my side. There were understanding of assignments, submission of work on time, off time. See, everyone got opportunity to learn more, isn't it? But now what you have to do is, you all are grown-ups, mashallah say. The expectation level from you all is increasing every month. Not every year, but every month. The work submitted in June and July. Yes, it was good, it was updated, it was punctual. But when you are in grade 8, don't expect me to give you baby questions. Okay? I'll be giving you PowerPoint presentations to make. I'll be giving you video clips to make. I will not be giving you simple MS Word question and answer, because everybody just copy it from the net and then paste it, irrespective कि वो आंसर मैच कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा, हमें उसको समझना है नहीं समझना. But now you people have to enhance your understanding level. None of the question or none of the MCQs will be के बिल्कुल हमने childish या bookish. I don't want anybody to be book bound. जिस तरह से grade 7 में we have studied out of the book also. I have given you extra knowledge also. And I want to continue this thing inshallah next year, coming session, isn't it? And now I hope all of you have your grade 8 books. Grade 8 की science की book है. It's okay if you do not have it. So our first chapter is food and digestion. I think everybody knows about what is food. Food is what we eat to get energy. Energy for movements, for everyday activity, for day-to-day work, to give power, to give energy to the organs, to the systems in our body. We have studied about the division of human as a combination of systems. There are various systems that includes respiratory system, that includes digestive system, excretory system, and several more. Okay, blood circulatory system. So in this chapter also we'll be studying about few systems, as well as what is food, how is it digested, what sort of nutrients are there, and what is the role played by macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients means those nutrients that are derived from food and that are the main sources of energy. Okay, And micronutrients are those nutrients that do not provide us with energy, but they help us in growth and development and repair and maintenance of tissues and regulation of all the other systems. Okay. Now, nutrients in food includes carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Fats are also called lipids, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water. Now, food stores energy and contain nutrients which are essential to our bodies. Mostly foods contain a mix of different nutrients. Yes, we all agree about it. Why? Because whatever we eat, it does not include only one nutrient. Simple, take an example of butter. Butter, although we think butter is a fat, a form of lipids, but yes, it is a form of lipids. It is a major source of providing fats, but still it has some portion of the fat soluble vitamins. Some foods are richer in particular nutrients than others. अभी हम लोग के we all have observed the festivity of Eid al-Azha. Over here, many of you have seen red meat, the organ meats. These organ meats and red meats are very rich in providing proteins, fats, and many vitamins. But it also provides us with smaller quantity of carbohydrates, smaller quantity of certain minerals. Okay. Now coming to carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? See, you can note down these points, students, in your rough copy or in your book, like we used to do, or we used to write some pointers in our books. You can paste some small sticky notes in your book, because these things will help you in completion of your assignments, in your monthly test and your first term, inshallah ta'ala. So, carbohydrates, we all have heard about it. You people have been reading about it since your childhood. But we will, in grade 8, we'll be studying a little detail about carbohydrates. It is a major source of energy provider. We will be studying about food pyramid also. But if you can recall food pyramid, also those who have the book with them, the food pyramid is there. On page number 13, just take out the page number 13 if you have your textbook with you. If you do not have your textbook with you, it's okay. I'll be uploading the respective pictures of these pages. So the biggest portion, the largest portion of food pyramid includes cereals and carbohydrates. In cereals and carbohydrates, these are the biggest source. What are the things included in carbohydrates? Rice, bread, any form of grain, lentils, beans, pulses, जो हम चावल खाते हैं, रोटी, either it is made up of oats, barley, any form of cereal, wheat, gram. Okay, 1 gram of carbohydrate provides 4 kilocalories. If you take 1 gram of carbohydrate in your body, it will provide you 4 kilocalories. So this is the symbolic representation of kilocalorie. Carbohydrates are made up of elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. These carbohydrates include simple sugar as well as complex sugar. Now, what are simple sugars and complex sugars? Carbohydrates. Okay. Carbs mean sugar and O-hydrates represents saccharides. Okay, sugars or saccharides. Whenever you will read about this word, carbohydrates, sugar, saccharides, in any of the questions, just keep in mind that saccharides, sugars, they all represent a category of carbohydrates. Okay, now it is divided into simple sugars and complex sugars. Simple sugars include monosaccharides. Monosaccharides means, mono means one and saccharides means sugars. Similarly, disaccharides. Di means two and saccharides means sugars. Complex sugars or complex saccharides include oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. Oligo means under 10 or up to 10. Okay, and poly means uncountable. It can be anything more than 10, right? Now, over here you may see carbohydrates that are divided into monosaccharides, disaccharide, and polysaccharide. Monosaccharide is categorized in glucose, fructose, and galactose. Where do we get glucose? Glucose is the simplest form that is observed, that is absorbed in the body by each cell. See, we all know that the smallest unit of any organ of a human being is its cell, and every cell requires glucose. That glucose is the simplest form of absorption. Then fructose. Fructose is the fruit sugar. Fruit sugar, so this is the indication, this is the tip that you can take, that fructose is being derived from fruit sugar. All the fruits, all the vegetables, they have fructose in it. जो भी फ्रूट्स की मिठास होती है या जो भी वेजिटेबल्स के अंदर मिठास होती है, that is fructose. Okay, and fructose is the simplest form of fruit sugar. Galactose is the simplest form of milk sugar. All the milk products, all the dairy products have the simplest form of sugar, that is galactose. Okay, these are the things that you have to keep in mind. Inshallah Ta'ala, I'll be uploading this presentation on LMS soon if we complete this today. And after completion of this topic, I'll be taking your question and answers. Meanwhile, you have to wait for your turn so that the session, the lesson is finished for the day. Coming to the next segment, that is disaccharide. Disaccharide means a combination of two sugars. That is a combination of any two monosaccharides make it disaccharide. Two glucose units will make up one maltose unit. Have you all eaten malt cake? Have you all eaten malt sugar? Puff pastries or desserts make up of malt. Isn't it? Have you all eaten it? Have you all tried it? Have you all heard about malt? Malt is a combination of two units of glucose. It will make maltose. Okay? Sucrose. Sucrose is a combination of two units of monosaccharides. 1 unit of glucose plus 1 unit of fructose. It will make sucrose. I will repeat each and everything again if you will not understand anything. No need to get worried that miss abhi samajh nahi aa raha, it is getting difficult. Yes beta, mashallah, you all are in grade A. Things will be a little upgraded, a little complicated each year when you are growing up. Okay, there is no need to get worried about anything. We'll be doing it, we'll be revising it, we'll be repeating each and everything again. Okay, in disaccharide, lactose is made up of 2 units of monosaccharide. First unit is galactose and the second unit is glucose. Okay, now coming to the polysaccharides. In polysaccharides, it is a combination of many units combined together. Starch, glycogen, cellulose, many units of monosaccharides, many units of disaccharides, or a combination of mono and disaccharide. You will not be studying polysaccharides in detail in too much. But yes, you have to keep in mind the 3 categories of monosaccharide, the essence, the core of disaccharides, the 3 units of disaccharides, and the composition. Let me revise it again. That's disaccharides. In maltose, it's a combination of 2 units of glucose. In sucrose, it's a combination of glucose and fructose. And in lactose, it is a combination of glucose and galactose. Okay? So,
Miss, can you repeat that again?
yes. Which one, Yusra? Which one you want me to repeat, beta?
This is the last slide.
The last slide. Okay, no problem. I'll repeat it again. Wait. Yes, now I'm repeating it again. From the beginning, carbohydrates are divided into, over here, the carbohydrates, that is a combination of sugars, a composition of sugars is divided into 3 main segments: monosaccharides, disaccharide, and polysaccharide. Okay, in monosaccharides, there are 3 units: glucose, fructose, galactose. Glucose is the simplest form of sugar that is absorbed by any living cell. That is absorbed by any living cell. Okay? Fructose. Fructose is obtained from fruits and vegetables, and it is the simplest form of fruit sugar. That is why it is called fructose. Okay, now galactose. Galactose has been derived from milk and dairy products. Okay, all the dairy products are made up of milk, and the simplest form of milk sugar is galactose. Okay, up till here it's clear. Just show me thumbs up, please. Now coming to the next segment, that is carbohydrates. In carbohydrates, this disaccharide means two units of monosaccharides are combined together. Two units of monosaccharides are combined together to form disaccharide. The first one is maltose. In maltose, there is a combination of two glucose molecules. Okay? Two glucose molecules combine together to make up maltose. The next one is sucrose. In sucrose, one unit of glucose combines with one unit of fructose. These both combine together to make sucrose. Now the third one is lactose. In lactose, one unit of glucose combines with another unit of galactose. These two units make up lactose. Okay? Polysaccharides. In polysaccharides, examples are given: starch, glycogen, cellulose. Cellulose is plant sugar in the form of fiber that is not soluble in human body. Okay, so it is indigested, insoluble in human body. Starch. Starch is a combination of many units of glucose, and these units of glucose are absorbable and digestible in the body. Okay, we'll study about it further, so there is no need to get worried about it. Okay, disaccharide means a combination of two molecules of monosaccharides. Di means two, okay, and saccharides means sugar. Two molecules of sugars combine together to form disaccharides. These disaccharides are categorized into three units, that is maltose, sucrose, and
And
lactose.